Hi, everybody. Welcome to Creative Pouring. I'm Cheryl. Today, I'm going to make little Easter bunnies. I'm hoping everything turns out right. I'm going to use my magic pour and I'm going to try to use some alcohol ink. I'm going to see how that works out. But we've got you weigh it. It's a powdered or water, 3-to-1 by weight. So let's tear this little cup so that it goes back to zeros. And I'm going to use the powder I have. Let's see. I don't have a lot of it, but I'm hoping I have enough for both of them. Now, see what we've got. I'm just going to make the rest of it, and most of the rest of it anyway. A little tiny bit. Let's go to 300. Well, 330. That would be. Oh my goodness. Let me figure this out. All right. It would be 1.1. Yeah, it would be 1.1. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm going to pour this into one of my little cups here. I don't know why I turned it off. I'll tear it. It's going to go 1.1. That should be good. It's very close to being the same. So we'll try and see how this goes. Put my stuff away. This stuff, it is quick when you mix it. So we're going to have to mix it kind of quick and fluff it up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Stir it up real fast. It does not have a lot of working time. It only has like a couple minutes working time. And I'm thinking I might want to thin it up just a hair. I mean, just a tiny, tiny bit. Because it goes into all those nice little rabbit hairs. Yeah, that's much better. See how that is? I don't know what happened. My camera just stopped working. So I've mixed up just a tiny little bit of what I had left. And I'm going to show you how I do the... I didn't mean for it to get into those. I'm going to show you how I did that marbling. Since you didn't get to see it, I went and looked and saw that there was no marbling. The film for the marbling is gone. So I just grabbed a couple of these little guys here and mixed up just all I had left. And I took some of the alcohol ink. This is the sapphire. And I put 3 drops in that other one. This one I'm only going to put 1 since there's so little bit. Stirred it up just a little bit. And then poured some in. And then you knock it around a bit so there's no thing. And then what I did, that was for that one, I used the pink for the red first. It's scarlet. And then I just added another drop. I dropped 2 drops in there. Another couple drops of the scarlet. Give it just a little bit of a stir so it mixes in. And then just pour it in the container. Okay. Now that I have these completely full, knock it around a little bit. I'll go ahead and use my rubber ducky mold to fill some of these. Maybe put a couple of them. Bang it down in there so that it gets into those beaks and stuff. I'm going to go with 4 of these. And you got to do it quick, like I said, because there's not much mixing time. Squidgy widgy it. Ah, get in there. Squidgy widgy it. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill this up the rest of the way. I'm going to get a scraper that goes in there better. One of my favorite little ones I use. I don't always use it on camera, but it was just handy. Because I got it being held together with duct tape. And I'm going to scrape every last bit of this out of here so I have enough to fill the ducks up. That's pretty how that blue and purple made this blue and pink made this purple. Blue and red, not blue and pink. It turned pink because of the white. Okay, let's go ahead and drop it a couple times. There we go. Okay, we'll let those cure. And while those are curing, set that aside. Clean this mess up a little bit. It's going to take a good 10, 15, 20 minutes to cure those up. I'm going to clean this mess up. And I'm going to go ahead and demold these. These are nice and they're still a little warm, but they're nice and solid. So I've got to be they're very fragile. I don't want to break them. Gently pull it out. There we go. Look at that bunny. Look at that marbling on it. That is so adorable. Let's do this one. I'm going to let these sit and cure overnight. That's what I like about the magic pour. I got to get me some more. Is that they can come out of their molds right away. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is too cute. I've got a little bit of bubble holes here and there, but it's no big deal. It's just micro bubble holes. And what this has, see how it has that lip right there? All you need to do is just knock it off like that with your fingers while it's still in its fragile state. So you don't have to worry about it later on. You can always, if you wanted to, you could wait and then just sand it. But I like him just like he is. Look at that. That turned out beautiful. Put these aside. So I will come back in just a few minutes and I'll demold these right here. Meanwhile, I'm going to clean up my mess. All right, we're waiting for those to cure up enough to do that. I'm going to pull out my Crayola Rose Glam. And I'm going to paint his eyes. You can either do this before or after you cure it. But I just want to give him a little bit of color in his eye real quick. It still feels very, very, very wet. But that's okay. This might suck in some, but it'll be all right. There you go. And maybe we'll go ahead and Give him a little pink in his ear. I know that for sure will suck it in some, but I want to see how it'll work before I put the stuff on it. There we go. It's got a little bit of color in his ears and his nose. Give him a little black tip of his nose. If you want to keep your hands steady, you touch your arm on the table and you touch a pinky or something to the item that you're holding. Because if I were to do it like this, my hands would not be steady. It's not that they're not steady right now anyway. There, just the tip of his nose. I'm going to do the same thing to this bunny. Look at that. It's not even, still very, very wet. So it may not work. But we shall try. Give him the same color. And a little bit in the ear. See, I'm not holding onto the bunny with my finger, so it doesn't go where I want it to go. Okay, we're going to let those completely dry, and we'll see how they look like after they're completely dry. Meanwhile, while they're drying, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to see, yep, these are cured. I'll pop these out. Now that you've seen how I've mixed it, these are just little extras. Ooh, you got to be careful. These are just little extra pieces to show you how I molded that or marbled that. Look at those colors. Those are pretty. I might just let them finish drying completely and then put some stickers on it or something. I'll take pictures when I'm done with whatever it is I'm doing with them. Sorry about the voice. Allergy season. Allergy season is bad. Okay, let me see if I can get these guys out of here. Gotta be very gentle popping them out. Oh, wow. The beak actually worked. Well, I say that on that other one. This one didn't work so well. But I love the tie-dyes on these. Look at that. I say tie-dye, marble. To me, it looked tie-dyed. You got to be real careful with these. This is the only one that turned out. Nope, missing a wing. But don't get me wrong, I like these. These guys are neat. Figured get little chicks for Easter. Little duckies. I mean, not chicks. Duckies. I'm just pulling the bottom off there while it's dry or while it's still in its fragile state. But I will see what I can do with these little duckies when I get a chance to get in there. This one, well, his wing didn't. Okay, maybe it is the only one that came out like it's supposed to. Well, we'll figure it out. But until then, I will be back to show you. Well, you already know how I finished them. All I have to do is put some varnish on top of it. And I will be back with some pictures of these when these are completely done. And these are the bunnies. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. I hope you enjoyed this pour as much as I did. And if you did, please don't forget to give me a like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Until next time, keep creating and keep pouring. Bye for now.